Knowledge is the new currency. You know, a lot of people like to say it's not what you know, but it's who you know. And that's very true. So I won't disagree with that. At the same time, what you know in 2019 will get you paid. What you know in 2019 will get you paid. You don't need people, right? And I don't mean that maliciously, because no one is self-made, but I just understand what I'm saying. You don't need another person to generate income. It's very powerful. All right. But let's dive into it. These are literally key factors, right? These are key factors that's going to boost your income in 2019, whatever it is that you're doing. Okay. Now, first and foremost, one of the best ways to increase your income, right? To increase how much money you make, how much money you're generating, how much money is attracted to you, how much money flows into your universe, right? To increase that is to increase your value, right? Increase your value. So how do you increase your income? One way to increase your income is to increase your value. You need to become more valuable. People pay for value, right? There's also a such thing called perceived value. I'm supposed to be on the call. Perceived value, meaning they'll pay money. They'll pay money for anything they perceive as valuable, right? So someone could be looking at a BMW and say, man, this car is crap. Somebody else will look at this car and say, whoa, this is the best car in the world. So there's a difference in perceived value. So one of the best ways to increase your income is to increase your value. Become more valuable. Whatever it is that you do, do it better. Become more valuable. Now, understand if you're working, let's say like a general or traditional 9 to 5, that sometimes you can become more valuable but not get more money. I understand that. Right? Literally, you can do better at your job or get more work done or increase your knowledge at your job, but not necessarily get a bigger check. So understand that this information I'm telling you, again, it works for everything, all but not necessarily as limiting as some jobs, because some jobs are just such a dictatorship that there is no come up. Right? This is very important to understand. All right, there is no come up. But what's going on, Brittany? What's up, superstar? All right. Very important. So become more valuable, right? This is the reason why people at McDonald's get paid. I don't even know what they get paid. I don't know, $8 now, which is stellar, because when I was 16 years old, you wasn't seeing $8 at McDonald's, right? Granted, I've never worked there, but I'm just saying. But this is the reason why people at McDonald's get paid what they paid, because anybody can do it. It's very important to understand. Anybody can do it. So while you're at your job getting mad at your boss for not giving you a raise or getting mad at situations, understand that if you're somewhere that anybody can do, then your value is not going to go too high, or you won't be, by your boss, have a high perceived value because somebody else can do what you're doing, right? Whatever you do, strive to do it so well that no man living, no man dead, no man yet to be born can do it better. Wow, that's powerful, Brittany. That is so powerful. The reason why that's powerful is because that reminds me of the 4 agreements. The 4 agreements, if you've never heard of it, guys, is be impeccable with your word. All right. Never assume anything. Don't assume anything. Always do your best, which is the last one, actually, reminds me of what you just said, Brittany. Always do your best. And I'm missing one. Be impeccable with your word. Never assume anything. Always do your best. I'm missing one. It's leaving my mind right now. If anybody knows it, feel free to drop it in the comments. It's leaving my mind right now. But yeah, increase your value and you increase your income, right? The more value you are, people will either pay more, whether it's on the consumer end, people will pay more for the value that you provide, or from the employer standpoint, right? The person who is either leveraging you or you're partnered with to complete a certain task, they will increase the pay that they send your way because you're more valuable, right? So for instance, Les Brown. If you ever heard of Les Brown, go ahead and drop the heart on this chat. Not mine. Benjamin Elijah Mays, the quote has stayed with me for years. Absolutely, that's powerful. That's powerful. But if you ever heard of Les Brown, drop the heart in the message. I just want to see who it is I'm talking to, who's with me right now. Because Les Brown, this is someone who can generate about $67,000 in an hour. Right? This is someone who's so valuable. It's a motivational speaker, an investor, someone who has multiple businesses that he's growing. Again, this is someone who can get paid $67,000 in an hour of his service. And what he's doing is literally speaking life into people. Right? He's speaking life into people. So people pay for his words. People pay for his knowledge. Right? People pay to hear what it is that he knows. They want to know. Right? So this is someone who has increased his value to now he can charge someone $67,000 for an hour of his time. Listen to what I'm saying. Right? Because I also know that I'm not talking to everyone who hears this. Some people hear $67,000 in an hour. They're like, that's a scam. Meanwhile, this dude is skipping to the bank while you thinking it's a scam. And if you haven't heard, scam, SCAM, stands for still confused about money. Right? Or still a cashier at McDonald's. So get that scam thing out of your mind. But Les Brown, this is someone who's able to generate $67,000 in an hour of his time, has literally just joined my business. Les Brown has joined my business. So this is someone who's always looking to increase his value, therefore is going to increase his income. Which is very powerful. It's very powerful. But let's dive in, because I got a couple of notes here that I want to share with you guys. And then after that, I'll let you guys run. So another way to increase your income is to learn specialized knowledge, right? What I have written here says specialized knowledge is a promoter of wealth, right? Specialized knowledge is a promoter of wealth. Learn specialized knowledge. If you have specialized knowledge, people will pay you to learn it. Or if nothing else, it will always hold value because people want to know what you know. So when you know something like, for instance, how to take 10 cents and grow it, people want to know that. You may not want to know that, but a lot of people do, because a lot of people have 10 cents lying around that they wish they could put somewhere and grow that shit into hundreds. Okay? So learn specialized knowledge, right? Specialized knowledge can come in multiple forms, but once you have that information in your head, no one can take it from you, can they? So now you can take that information and you can bless people with value. Right? Because I said increasing income by increasing value. Right? So increase your value, you increase your income. This is very powerful information. I really hope this is soaking. All right? I also have written here, this is a little side note, but everything created began as a form of desire. Everything created began as a form of desire because everything begins in the mind. This is very powerful, what I just have written down here. So when we talk about increasing your specialized knowledge and increasing your value, well, first, guys, you have to have a desire to do this. Everybody has a desire to make more money. Everybody has a desire to get rich, right? maybe not. Everybody has a desire to make more money than what they're making right now. I'll tell you that. So it has to start with a desire, but desire isn't enough. But start with the desire. This will lead you to the necessary actions. All right, let's move down. Start with the desire. This will lead you to the necessary actions. So when I say habits, because this is your actions, right? Your actions build up your habits. Habits create persistence. Persistence on definite process equals success. So what am I saying? One, you have a desire. You're like, man, I want to make some more money. This desire, if it's serious, that's formulated in your mind, because everything starts in the mind. This desire was going to lead into action, right? Some people don't take action. Some people are procrastinators. Some people don't want to do anything. But if you are an action-based person, your habits are going to determine, right? So now your desire turns into actions. Based on your actions, what's going on, Isis? What's up, Ron? Based on your actions is going to determine your habits. Your habits persistently is going to lead to your success. So rich people have rich people habits. Successful people have successful habits. Broke people got broke habits. Period. So if you want to make more money in 2019 and increase your income, you're going to have to increase your level of habits. Like, you need to get better habits. It takes 21 days to make a habit. It takes 21 days to break one. So for the next 21 days, challenge yourself to do something different. Cut something off. Add something new. Or someone. No, he didn't. Right. Cut their ass off because they holding you back. And they got you doing broke people shit. Period. All right? Understand this real quick, guys. This is very important to understand in 2019. Very important. Obstacles are inevitable. Obstacles are inevitable. That means that okie dokes are always going to show up. Just when you think everything is perfect, boom! There comes the uppercut. Get over it. The quicker that you understand that an obstacle is always on its way, the quicker you understand that the world is based off of positive and negative, it's not always peachy, right? The quicker you understand that, the quicker you can deal with the obstacles when they show up. Obstacles are inevitable. Limitations, which is all an obstacle is, just a little limitation. And limitations are meant to be broken. So limitations are necessary for achievement. This is so powerful, guys. Limitations are necessary for achievement. So the quicker you understand the obstacle is going to show up, the quicker you understand that right in your climax of your lifetime, everything's going good, understand that some BS is around the corner. That doesn't mean that you should be afraid. Just understand that it's there so you can deal with it better when it shows up. I hope this makes sense. I hope this makes sense. Okay? Faith and desire equals results. So you have the desire to make more money. Now, guess what, guys? You got to believe you can do it. Woo! Woo! Guys, faith and fear both require belief. Faith and fear both require you to believe in shit you cannot see. I'm so serious, guys. Faith and belief both require to believe in the unseen. Right? So if you say, you know what? I'm going to make 6 figures in the next 76 days. Right? You open your mouth and you say that. You have to, first of all, it's a desire, right? You desire to make 6 figures in the next 76 days. Now you have to have the faith that it can be done, because faith, you believe it and you want it. Faith plus desire equals the result. So this is how you're going to level up in 2019. All right? When we talk about faith and desire, you need to learn how to fuse your senses with your desires. What does that mean, guys? We're going to talk about that in another live, because I said I don't want to be long right now. And I got a call at 12, 15 minutes in. Okay, awesome. You're going to need to learn to fuse your senses with your desires. So if you say, man, I've never been to the beach before, like I was saying 2 years ago, right? The first time I've ever been to the beach, guys, was 2 years ago. I'm from New York originally. And the only beach I've been to in New York was Orchard Beach. And if you're from New York, you know that that ain't a real beach, right? Orchard Beach might have some bodies floating up, floating up in that thing. Besides the soda cans and the trash and the water's green, you can't even see your feet, right? This is the only beach I've been to my whole life. And I'm so grateful that my mom took me when I was younger, right? But if you have a desire, right? Let's say you have a desire to go to the beach, right? I've never been to the beach before. So one, that's a desire. Then you have to have the faith that, don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me. Then you have the faith that you're going to go one day. So how do you fuse your senses with your desires? You need to be able to close your eyes and smell that beach water. You need to be able to close your eyes and see some really attractive women on that beach, or some really attractive men on that beach. You need to see the water. You need to be able to be there before you go there. Wow. Right? This is very powerful. You need to be there before you go there. Go there before you go. That's how you fuse your senses. All right? And it's important to monitor your thoughts, monitor your actions, monitor your emotions, and damn sure, man, monitor your associations. Right? Because they say, you are like you, this is you, right? You are like your 5 best friends. Right? So it's important to monitor your associations. You or they make the average income of your 5 best friends. So you know somebody makes 100K, you know somebody who makes 40K, you know somebody who ain't making no money because they bullshitting, right? You know somebody who makes 30K, you know somebody who makes 70K. You add that up and divide it, and that's your income. So it's very important who you hang out with. They dictate how you think. They dictate your emotions, right? They dictate your actions, and they dictate your thoughts. So you got a lot of women say, man, I keep getting some ain't shit dudes, right? Well, damn, who you hanging out with? You got men that keep saying, man, all these women got this problem or that problem, or this girl ain't got nothing going on. Dude, who you hanging out with? Right? Because the people that you hang out with will determine your thoughts, your actions, your emotions. So monitor your associations. All right. So guys, just to give you a little quick recap. How to make more money in 2019. Learn specialized knowledge. Increase your value. Okay? Monitor your thoughts, your actions, your emotions, your associations. It's the beginning of 2019. You have plenty of time to get so lit. Increase your faith. Increase your desire. And with this desire, you need to learn to create tunnel vision. Create tunnel vision, meaning you have a picture of what you want, and there's nothing that can take your vision off of it, right? Because when we talk about obstacles, where's my obstacles? When we talk about obstacles and limitations and how these things are inevitable, even though obstacles and limitations are inevitable, guys, right? Even though they will only show up if you take your eye off the prize. Because we call those distractions, right? Obstacles, limitations, blah, 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 negativity, somebody in your ear talking crap, right? You got a big dream, but you shared it with a small-minded person, so they're talking crap about it. That's a distraction. Don't take your eye off the prize. Don't take your eye off the prize. It's very important, right? This is very important. So that being said, that's how you level up. Now, one more nugget I want to give you for 2019, because somebody's probably like, yo, damn, how do I get specialized knowledge? Right? How do I get specialized knowledge? Because you get specialized knowledge and then you give value, you give it to people, right? Just like how I go live sometimes and show y'all how to grow your money for free. Right? Just like I'm showing you this right now, when you give it to people, there's so much level up in that, right? So how do you increase your specialized knowledge? Here, read some books. Read some books. It's all in here. Believe it or not, rich people, wealthy people, they take pieces of paper and some pen and they write down everything it was that they did to generate their income. This is a really good book, by the way. I'm telling you, this book right here, I don't even read it like a regular book. I read this thing like a textbook, right? And notice my bookmark. It's all intentional. I should have wrote that up there too, by the way. Intention. Intention is so powerful. It's all intentional. Right? But this is a really, really good book, guys. Look at all these notes I'm taking, these underlines. This shit is no joke. All right? So how do you increase your specialized knowledge? Read some books. Read some books. This is crazy. Bridge the barriers between Main Street and Wall Street, starting with as little as $300. But this is an old book, guys. This book was written in like 2004. Best believe you can start with 10 cents. Right? Increase your value. Powerful, powerful, powerful stuff. But that being said, guys, I'm getting ready to do this call in about 40 minutes or 39 minutes. It's a live call. What I'll do is I'll share the link here in this video right here in case any of you guys want to jump on it. But I'm going to show a few people how to take 10 cents to a few hundred in a matter of minutes. All right, I'm going to show them how to do that live. And I'll be explaining how they can learn this information for themselves so that they can go grow their income and now take that money and invest it in other things or take care of their family or whatever it is that their desires may be. My goal is only to give you options. I just want to show you ways that you can generate income from the couch or the beach or the job, right? Even maybe the lunchroom at a job. You're growing money on a job, getting paid while you're getting paid. Okay. But that being said, guys, this is how you increase your income in 2019. Is how you make more money in 2019. That being said, I'm really hoping that you guys got some value from this. My goal is always to help 3 people a day. So if at least one person on here got some value, I'm a third of the way from my day's goals. I love you. You be blessed. And I will see you at the bank or the beach.